Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your Signs from Spirit reading. In this reading, we are going to pull numbers and symbols, charms, to see the different ways Spirit is going to communicate with you or has been communicating with you. And we will also pull in an underlying message of something that Spirit wants to talk about or bring up or let you know is about to unfold in your life. So let's get started, Sagittarius. We're going to pull a card to see what number Spirit is primarily using to communicate with you right now or in the days and weeks to come. Ooh, look at this, Sagittarius. We've got number 81, so that could be 81, 18, 88, 11, 888, 111. Those are the numbers that Spirit is going to use to communicate with you very strongly moving forward. And when you see the 8s, that's letting you know that what is currently unfolding or what's about to unfold is a return of your own energy, because that's what the 8 is about, a return of your own energy. And when you see the 1s, that's a new beginning opening up for you, a season change somewhere in your life, an opportunity being extended, a door opening for you. And so when you see them combined, your own energy is returning, presenting some sort of offer opportunity for you. And the underlying message to all of this is leadership. Sagittarius, you are meant to be the boss. You are meant to own your own business. You are meant to be in the spotlight. You are meant to stand out. 81 would be a 9 in numerology, and you are the ruler of the 9th house, which is higher learning, higher spirituality, higher understanding. So there is something you possess within you, knowledge, spiritual gift, creative gift, talent, ability. There is something within you where you really excel, and Spirit is acknowledging that and saying, step up to the plate in your life to become the leader, to become your own boss, have your own business, shine, whatever it is that you're really dreaming for. And you know, those of you already in motion, Spirit is saying, don't ever stop. You're going to rise higher and higher and higher. You are really meant to be in a position of power, sharing whatever gift exists within you. And some of you, that is a gift to strongly lead and direct in a workplace, like having a very level head, being very fair and just and understanding, and being the sort of boss everybody would desire, and just having that very charismatic personality and empathy. Not everybody possesses that. Or, you know, some of you have these really deep creative gifts and talents, or these fantastic ideas, and Spirit's saying, step into that space, Sagittarius. You are meant to be a leader. You are meant to shine. You are meant to be in the spotlight. And 81, 18, 888, 111 are special numbers Spirit's going to use to communicate with you. Don't underestimate that. And when those numbers are popping up, even though I've given you a bit of a description of what it means, always stop and assess what you're feeling intuitively at that moment and what's going on externally to you at that moment, because sometimes Spirit's going to put these numbers out there to get your attention for something that's happening in that moment. All right, so let's pull an animal spirit or animal behavior. Let's see what other energy is coming through with this. Oh, look at this. We've got the butterfly. So the butterfly spirit is with you. And as you see butterflies in your reality in the days and weeks moving ahead, trust that that is a sign and symbol from Spirit. And butterflies are always about transformation, new life, new opportunity, new birth. And we see that in the 1. So you have a lot of new energy that is going to be coming into your life in the days, weeks, and months following this reading. So let's pull some charms and see what other images and symbolism Spirit is going to use to communicate with you. All right. So the moon, the symbol of the moon, Spirit's going to use that to communicate with you. And first thing that I felt with that is when like the moon is just popping up, like you're seeing it, people sending it emojis in your texts, you're seeing pictures on the internet, like it's just popping up all over the place. Check and see what phase of the moon Luna is currently in and what sign she's occupying at that moment. And then reflect on the meaning of her phase and the sign she's in and how you're feeling and what's transpiring in your life at that time. Because Spirit's going to use the cycle and different phases of the moon to communicate with you about different things that's happening in your life in that moment. Okay, and also remember, always tap into that intuition. And now we have an angel. So you've definitely got an angel on your side helping you step up into your personal power even more. But seeing images of angels finding feathers on the ground is a sign from Spirit, and that's that you are not alone and you are very blessed, Sagittarius. And next we have the music symbol. And this is a sign to you to really pay attention to the different lyrics and songs that repeat in your life, because Spirit is going to be speaking to you through those lyrics. And some of you, I feel like, write songs or sing, and this is a beautiful sign that you're on the right path. So music, pay attention there. And what do we have here? Oh, look at, we've got a unicorn. So Spirit is going to use the image of a unicorn, and that's popping up pictures, videos, shows you're watching. When that happens, that's another sign from Spirit, like magic is coming in. Believe in the unbelievable. Trust your path. Like, keep moving forward. Like, this is definitely a symbol of hope, and magic is up ahead. And now we have the buck. And the buck is a sign of strength and empowerment, a leader, which you have right here. So animal spirits, we have the buck and we have the butterfly. Do a search to find the deeper meaning and message spiritually of these animal spirits. And now we have the crown. Sagittarius, there you go. Meant to be in a position of power and leadership right here. And this is also where you are the master. You have this deep talent, and it's like time to put your crown on and own it. And, you know, I never have like a big ego, but it's okay to, you know, feel appreciative of yourself and feel proud of yourself for what you accomplish and what you're capable and able to do. And that's like part of what this crown energy is, you know, don't lose hope, don't lose sight. You are a person that's meant to be in a position of power. You give good advice. You're very fair. You're very balanced. At times, you know, you may make mistakes and things like that, but we all have our flaws. And as we move through life, we grow and evolve and become better each and every day. And Spirit wants you to know that you should never underestimate yourself and your gift and what you dream of and what you strive for, and the way your energy pulls people in, and the crown also being a symbol of position, a symbol of being in the spotlight, you know, being in a position of power. So these are the symbols that Spirit is going to use to communicate with you in the days and weeks moving forward. about different things happening in your life. And you know, the different song lyrics will invoke different emotions and speak to you in different ways. And where Luna's at, her phase and the sign she's in is going to speak to you in different ways. But man, the language is deep. Believe in the magic. Believe in your power. Listen to the music. Know the angels are around you, protecting you and guiding you. And Spirit really communicating with you through the different phases of the moon. All right, let's pull some more cards. Oh yeah, look at this. The lion totem, know your worth. So you've got the butterfly, the buck, and the lion. These spirits are with you. The butterfly helping you transform. The lion reminding you of your empowerment within. And the buck, like your leadership ability. Sagittarius, whatever your dreams are, reach for them. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. Like there is so, and look at King of the Jungle, right? And you have the crown here. Oh my gosh, I love that synchronicity right there, Sagittarius. And those of you with like a Leo moon, Leo rising, or strong Leo in your chart, that's a deep synchronicity right there. But you are meant to be the king, queen of what you do. And Spirit just is not letting up on that. Like, what is that calling in your heart, Sagittarius? Reach for it. Keep striving. Never give up. You will always transform. You will always grow. Sometimes it takes us longer than other times to get to the end destination. But Spirit's saying you are meant to shine. You are meant to lead. You are meant to be in the spotlight. Oh, you are a star, Sagittarius. All right, let's pull another card. Delays, forces of nature. All right, this is a very positive sign from Spirit that when you are on your path, you are on your journey, and you feel like there's just one delay after the next, or you feel kind of stuck in mud and things just aren't moving. Spirit's saying, I am protecting you. Like, you don't want anything, like you don't want to arrive to your destination before it's ready for you, and you don't want to receive your success until you are ready to own it. And so the calling, the pull, the desire in your heart that you feel, you've really got to trust the journey and the amount of time that it takes to get to the end. And, you know, never give up on something because of how long it's going to take, because the time passes anyways, right? And you're eventually going to get to that point where it would have manifested if you never gave up, if you never let go and you kept pushing forward. And, you know, everything has ebb and flow to it. And when things feel kind of delayed or in slow motion, trust that there is a higher good to that energy, that slowed energy at that time, and just go with the flow and surrender. And, you know, in my personal life, I had to experience that. Like, I was trying to achieve something, and at every single turn, it was like I was blocked, and I was like, Spirit, really? And I had to pull back and just kind of assess and think and consider. And I'm like, you know what? I understand why I'm being blocked. This is not the path for me. It truly isn't. And so Spirit's like directing me towards a new direction, and the outcome is the same, just kind of in a different place. So sometimes our plans need to be tweaked a little bit as well. But Spirit's saying you're on the path, don't give up, and, you know, pay attention to the signs, and you'll have encouragement and deeper explanation all the way through. All right, let's pull you a transparent oracle and see what Spirit would like to add. All right. So we have the blackbirds. So the lion, the butterfly, the buck, and the blackbird. Look at the deeper spiritual meaning to each one of those. But this blackbird is talking about the east, and this is new energy. This is spring energy, and the blackbird is also the gatekeeper. And this goes back to anything that is delayed. It's like there is this portal, this pathway that is meant for you, but you will be stopped at different points along this journey until you're fully ready to expand into those different higher vibrational energies and frequencies that are a part of the journey all the way through. And so when you're feeling blocked or like things are just in super slow motion, it's time to really just kind of pull back and quiet your mind, and Spirit will bring you the answer, what needs to happen, what you need to do. And sometimes we've just got to wait. Other things got to fall into place for us. It's not so much that we need to expand or shift frequency. So you also have this blackbird energy coming through. And what do we have here? Oh, we've got a portal. This is a gateway. This is representing summer energy, the south, fruition, abundance. Yes. Do not give up, Sagittarius. You've just, like Spirit says, give things enough time. Here is your gateway. Here is your portal. And right now, the blackbirds guard the gateway. Not only do they guard, they guide you towards it along with this angel that's on your side. So you're getting there. And through this portal, you're a leader. You're in the spotlight. You're shining. You're in a position of power. People respect you. People look up to you. And it's not that that's not already present, but there's some elevation to all this energy through this portal that's just up ahead for Sagittarius. So that is beautiful. All right, let's pull some transparent tarot and go a little deeper into this message. I feel like there's a lot of success up ahead, Sagittarius. It's just, it's a lot of hard work, and some of you are already in process, and some of you are just beginning the process, and Spirit is really encouraging you and saying believe in yourself, and sometimes you've got to believe in yourself without the belief of anybody else around you, and that's okay, because you got these angels around you and these animal spirits that are being your cheerleaders and communicating with you through different signs, synchronicities. Okay. So we have the Devil coming through as the first card. And this is definitely feeling restricted. A lot of hard work, a lot of energy being extended, but maybe not feeling like you're making much progress. Or maybe some of you, this is talking about how you feel really excited and really motivated, and you push forward with all this conviction, and then you feel like the energy kind of peters out on you, and you're like, well, what do I do from here? Does this mean isn't the path? And sometimes we've got to have like a lot of test runs at different things to expand us, to grow us, and prepare us. And that's part of what that cycle of energy is about. But you're definitely going to break through and break free from that, those of you that really resonate with that. And we see that here. Okay, next, look at that. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, just feeling quite trapped in this heavy energy, pulled in different directions, a lot of responsibility, but it's like, gosh, I just can't seem to move forward. And maybe some of you, this is also where you've been putting a lot of energy and effort into something, and it's like you don't feel you're making progress. And remember, Spirit is addressed like this is very temporary. And that's probably why that's the underlying message Spirit wanted to bring through, because here it is, the Nine of Wands. Don't give up. Continue in your determination. There's a lot of different experiences, soul lessons, wisdom, and knowledge that you've been in the process of obtaining for this role that you will be stepping into. Yeah, and the Seven of Pentacles, just you really questioning, am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my energy? Is this worth it? Is this going to go anywhere? Am I ever going to level up? The answer is yes. But I see here with the Four of Cups, you are a bit over the weight, the struggle, the extension of energy, maybe feeling obsessed and overwhelmed, like you're over it, you're tired of the juggle, or the burst of energy and then it petering out and then another burst and peter, like you're tired of the cycle. Spirit is definitely acknowledging that. And here it is, the Fool coming out. That's, you're about to step through that gateway, that portal, and it's a whole new world. It's a whole new beginning, and the Fool is definitely a representation of that. And lastly, we have the Tower. And, this is talking about, for some of you, it's going to be very shocking the way this success unfolds for you, the way you're going to step into this position of leadership or come into the spotlight. So let's put these down to look at a different perspective of this message. Oh yeah, I see you guys are definitely like, this has been a while in the making. I want to just make sure I got that in the right place. Okay. So here it is. Excuse me. The journey that you've been on, it's been grueling. It's been long. You don't feel like you've made much progress whatsoever. Not, in the physical, not financially, but you've been in this deep period of growing, of learning, and you're coming into a big expansion, but you see this energy here where there's like this empty space. So here it is, the journey, more empty space. I am so tired. I am so over this. That's where you are. And look, just when you feel like you are at your wit's end, what happens? Boom, right above that, the Fool energy with the Tower comes in, where things shift quite unexpectedly out of nowhere for you. Things really take off for you. You're finally heard, you're finally seen, promotion, finally being able to be your own boss, whatever it is for you personally, Sagittarius, here you are. It's been a journey, and Spirit's like, no, you are on the right path, but you cannot proceed forward until you are truly ready, as well as all the other circumstances being able to fall into place as well. So it's been a bit of a waiting game at times, and Spirit doesn't want you to give up. And just depending on where you're at on this journey, like some of you could be right here at this Four of Cups and boom, things are about to change. And some of you are just at the beginning in the thought process and you're about to dive in, and Spirit is giving you the roadmap to your success here. Okay, like truly, this is what I feel like this reading is, Sagittarius, the roadmap and instructions to your success. And what your success is different and personal for each of you. You all desire something different right now, and that's what Spirit is speaking to in your heart, because you feel that pull, that calling for purpose. And there is this gateway. We have spring and summer energy. As I'm recording this reading, it's timeless, but we have just entered spring. So the spring and the summer months, facilitate this journey, or the final, manifestation and reward of this journey, the beginning of this journey. And those of you in the southern hemisphere, this would, indicate the autumn and the winter months for you, because this energy of the spring came out. So, I feel it's speaking of the same time frames. So Sagittarius, whether this is, a spring or summer time, months, when you're listening to this, it's really like the next 3 to 6 months is the map of this entire reading right here. And it's going to be a lot of work, and you feel like a lot of restriction with not a whole lot of payoff, but you're gaining a lot through that. And you go through that and you get to this point where you're like, oh, I'm so over this. Like, you can handle everything, but you're just like, oh, when's my moment? And then boom, it just happens in a very big way, because you have the Fool and the Tower right there. And that's like everything finally paying off for you. So trust the delays, trust in divine timing, know that there's a lot of energy on your side, and you're going to get there. And some of you, you're just about there. It really depends on where you're at in your journey. And like I said, this is the roadmap, the instructions. And maybe some of you want to give up, and seeing this, you're going to realize, okay, I'm being grown and prepared and shaped, as well as what's ahead of me being prepared for me. And it's a process, and it takes time, and there's ebb and there's flow, but there is going to be this manifestation, this victory, this success, where you are in a position of leadership, power, leading, guiding, expressing. And don't forget the symbols here. We have the blackbird, the butterfly, the lion, and the buck coming through as the animal spirits, the cycles of Luna, as well as song lyrics, angels, feathers, the unicorn, the promise of magic, and the crown. Spirit is going to use that along with the number 81, 18, 888, 111. So let's pull one final message here. Four-leaf clover. You have found a four-leaf clover. Unlucky times will soon be over. Yes. See that, Sagittarius? You are going to have success. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. A lot of magic is in store for you. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.